them we believed in. I had my doubts, but you were so sure. Your convincing was deceiving. You had some game, had some good talk, but you couldn't back it up, no. Now you say you got a heavy heart. Do you even know the meaning? Easier said than easily done. That is the truth, no shame. But still is the heart that don't fall apart. So I won't resist the pain. I'm taking it one step at a time. When I left you and my worries behind, I knew that it would hurt for a while. So now I'm taking it one step at a time. Disregard all that I said in terms of that connection. Be the fool for being misled, or you the walking misconception. I don't mind admitting my flaws. Recognize you got a few though. Let's bury that and remove on, cause it's the changing of the season. Easier said than easily done. That is the truth, no shame. But still is the heart that don't fall apart. So I won't resist the pain. I'm taking it one step at a time. When I left you and my worries behind, I knew that it would hurt for a while. So now I'm taking it one step at a time. Easier said than easily done. That is the truth, no shame. But still is the heart that don't fall apart. So I won't resist the pain. 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 I'm taking it one step at a time. When I left you and my worries behind, I knew that it would hurt for a while. So now I'm taking it one step at a time. There's something in the red I'm seeing that keeps me satisfied. You've got it in my head. Stars have got it in my eyes. And somehow in the dark you found me. You brought me to the light. And it feels like a love. It feels like a love. And it won't be enough. But it feels like you might be the death of me. Like you might be the death of me.
Hello. Hi. Hi, people. Surprise! I said I wasn't gonna stream, but guess what? I fucking lied. That's right, I am streaming, because I'm really bored. Oh, I just gotta start this up here quick. Look at my full desktop. And booyah! And I'm a big fat liar. How are you guys? Hi, Auntie, Flava, and Zero. How are you, my boys? I lied, I know. I'm the worst. Whatever. It's just like, I was too antsy, and I did all my chores. Well, most of them. I still have laundry, but fuck laundry. Being bored is not my fault. It's all your fault, Auntie. If you were just a bit more entertaining, I wouldn't be bored. Anyway, so we're going to keep going with the letter. Probably won't be a long stream because I can't play this game for long. So much reading. I can't remember where we left off. I could check the journal, I guess. Hey? Wow, look at all these... Fuck. Look at all these days. Oh yeah, we were playing Hannah, that's right. She threw a party at the penthouse. And there was that creepy guy. That guy right there. Creepy dude was like macking on us hardcore and he was disgusting. Looks like a creepy pedophile. And Rose got killed. Oh yeah, Hannah and Mr. McAssholeface had a fight or something. Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys invested? I'm not that invested so far. I'm working. Well, come on. All the reading will get you to sleep. Yeah, exactly. Well, except that I'm drinking an energy drink. Gotta make that money to give you, damn it. Exactly. No, please, no. You already have given me enough. At first, streaming is dependent on you being entertaining. Never be. Okay, anyways. Aside from our own household help, we hired the service of the temp agency which provides staff for Right Enterprise and the hospitality sector. Even our very skilled staff cannot undertake a party of this size on their own. Waiters, busboys, hostesses, and their staff captains move about in droves. Sorry, I'm just kind of adjusting my mic a little bit. It's kind of spiking. Sorry if I'm like yelling in your guys' ears. Carrying crockery and serveware, good for several dozen people and then some. Chefs and bartenders tail after Johannes, looking like scared little children as he escorts them through the kitchen and into the wine cellar. To peruse the stocks, to select what can be served at the party and what can be used for cooking.
Schnell! We have a lot to do and I believe we did not hire snails.
Schnell!
Snails are for the dishes.
A string quartet readies up to play for the evening, tuning their instruments as they fill the air with idle chatter. Floor decor where thousands fill vases, wreaths, and baskets, while petals are scattered along the driveway up front. An ice sculpture, ooh, of a reindeer is brought in carefully by a pair. With a cake. It is followed by a simple cake, just a 5-tier. White chiffon one with white chocolate mousse, fresh berries, and a light dusting of edible gold leaf. It's pretty simple. But despite the fact that I told Marianne how I will attend to all of this, I found myself unable to focus or care for any of it. So her not streaming daily is not relied upon boring her, so I can't be blamed for it. Okay, you guys are trying to confuse me. Women yelling in my ear seems to be a lot in life. Okay. 0. I still have our discussion running through my mind, and looking at all this, I only see Luke everywhere. These are all the grand things that Luke wanted to have for the party. I had wanted a small, elegant, and simple gathering with only a select few invited, namely the people who I would actually trust to enter my home. I did not want any bloody politicians or paparazzi in here, no matter how used I am to carry.
At least be here for your party. Damn it, Luke.
The entire thing, screamed douchebag. I can't help but add another question to my growing list of queries. When did I lose myself? It's always about him nowadays, isn't it? What about Hannah Wright? What about Hannah Evans? I used to be my own woman who made her own name, her own career, and her own decisions. Sure, I was already the social butterfly that I am today, but it wasn't all empty, shallow gossip and sitting pretty. I was also lauded for my knowledge and talent. Finance manager wasn't just handed to me just because my father owned the company. Oh yeah, I'm sure he gave you a small allowance of $1 million. I had insisted that I start at the bottom so I could work my way to the top and prove myself, and I did. I worked numbers, managed budgets, money and accounts, analyzing the competition and market trends. There was a calculation of financial risk, cost reduction opportunities, auditor liaison, and public relations, supervision of staff, and while I generally had a huge slew of responsibilities. It's complicated. Philosopher's have been working on it for centuries. It's like figuring out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Disney prop. No, someone actually did count. I think it was like 200 and something. I saw it on Reddit the other day. Someone actually counted. The owl told me 3. Lies! But he bit into it before he got to it. So the owl was like, Maddie, a liar. That's right. That's right. Admittedly, I was already quite the attention seeker, even back then, having dedicated most of my youth craving for my parents' approval. Failing that, I turned to others, looked for praise from anyone who would give it, however fleeting it all was. And Luke, oh Luke, the way he looked at me, the way he watched me and took a genuine interest, he had me disgustingly obsessed since day one, hasn't he? He saw me for me, Hannah Evans, with both my faults and my achievements. The man didn't treat me like some damsel in distress or some prize to be won. I remember the nights before we were married where we talked about everything and anything, from big things like business, society, and philosophy to little things such as what we have for breakfast or whether we like cats or dogs, more obviously cats. We both prefer dogs. Not that I don't like dogs, I love dogs. Please don't get, I actually do love dogs. Nowadays, I'm just Luke Wright's wife. Ellipses. It's mostly my fault, isn't it? They told me that husbands preferred wives who are docile and subordinate. Ugh. A woman who will always be there for him, yet would never outshine him in all aspects except beauty. A wife needs to be at home and attend to his needs, to have children, and to take care of them in his absence. They said I had no business working anymore after I was married. I can blame society, but I listened. Before I can fall further into this introspective pit of self-loathing, someone calls for my attention.
The guests have arrived, madam.
And Luke?
Running a bit late, I'm afraid.
What a surprise!
Late for his own party. That man, I swear.
It's because
He's
our
probably
characters
looking
are
to make a
fighting.
dramatic entrance, knowing him.
I betcha, like, because our relationship with him is not good right now. Yeah, it dropped quite a bit. You can see him on the bottom right, Luke. So that little white notch was where we used to be, and now it's all the way down because we're not doing too good right now. But we really like Marianne. Isabella and Marianne don't get along very well, though. She hates Luke, which is good.
Open the doors then. We mustn't tarry.
A bite is sort of like a lick. It happens with the mouth, among other things. Inappropriate. I do not hate dogs. I love dogs. I want a dog so fucking bad. Like, you have no idea how bad I want a dog. The landlords will not let me get a dog, unfortunately. You wouldn't want one of your own, Flava? How come? Much work, responsibility. Is that how it's supposed to be? My significant other is supposed to outshine me? Well, Dad, been doing it wrong my whole entire life. Yeah, it's true. You know, you're gonna have to reevaluate. I love mine. I won't ever get a dog as quite as pretty. Ah! I forgot that was on. Meow meow. Dr. Meow Meow. Thank you for this sub. Holy shit! We get some hype. Get some hype in chat. Thank you, Dr. Meow Meow, for your subscription. You have access to our Minecraft server, which is currently being revamped. Oh yes, it's gonna be very exciting. He's real, Doctor. And you get fun emotes. We're gonna be doing sub movie nights, co-op streams. You get a pretty little star beside your name now, which is very important to have that little badge. And you also get to spend your hard-earned cash on me, which is just so important. No, but seriously, thank you. I was gonna say something that I forgot because that scared the fuck out of me. It's a fruit fly flying at me. Let's continue before I get super off track. Cars line up the driveway, peppering the front of the mansion with vehicles of every kind. Grand tours, supercars, even the odd high-end muscle car or two. Convertibles, grand saloons, and other luxury cars can be seen, blah blah blah. Handful of cabs drive off, possibly for those who thought it too troublesome to bring their own cars. There are at least 2 different media events as well. They're all here for what may be considered the biggest event of the year for Luxborn so far. Who knows what we'll plan for the winter holidays?
Welcome everyone.
Oh, welcome.
Please make yourselves at home.
And magic tricks. Oh no, I'm not. I don't do magic tricks. Your student loan came in. Nice. It's for you. Well, thank you, Dr. Meow Meow. Hey, Sari, how's it going? What's new with you? Some of the guests idle, enjoying the warm, if not strange, sunshine we are experiencing before gloomy skies inevitably return. They greet acquaintances and friends with warm smiles, others less so. From where I stand, I can see the hierarchy of power, the ties that bind these individuals here, whether through convenience or necessity. However, there are also a few who are not here to further cement their current place in high society, such as that young man with his oriental air, ignorant of the looks he receives from women and men alike.
Be careful with Shirley, alright?
Man from the Orient. No magic tricks. Not much. My feelings keep trying to take over by sitting right in front of my monitor. Oh yeah, well you guys know how many times Charles just like walks across my keyboard. He's sleeping now though, so I want to see Auntie, look what you did. Now everyone's gonna want me to do magic tricks, and I cannot do magic. We can do an entire stream of magic tricks. How about you stream it then, Auntie, since you're so balls deep into sleight of hand magic. All I can do is make this energy drink disappear. Okay. Or that rose-haired woman talking on her phone while she looks unsure of why she's here exactly.
Yes, I'm at the party already, Mom. Yes, I'll say hi to her if I can.
I see Zachary, the photographer, that we... Oh my god, Hannah just, like, hit on that guy so hard the other day. It was so awkward. God, it was so awkward. He's just like, can you not? And she's just like, yeah, but... He's like, no, you're married. She's like, I don't care. Oh, it was horrible. It was worse than me doing it. Like, if you thought that was bad... Ugh. No, my streams are astronomy and math. And magic, you can have all three. But magic is basically just the highs. It's true. Hey, Edjo! Feeling better? I am feeling better, thank you. I mean, I'm still, like, tired. But streaming seems to be helping. Since yesterday, that helped quite a bit. Having that stream with Guild Wars, which was super fun, and I'll probably be doing that again. Just a warning, you guys. I barely recognize Maddie without the bangs down. I know, isn't it weird, Malk? You can see my big forehead. I was like cleaning and working and everything, so I usually have my bangs up. Actually, I usually have my bangs up when I'm at home for the most part. But that's the agreement that you enter into. Both you and the magician agree to the lie. This is true. Everyone is known about the lying. I do. I have a forehead. It's true. What is this, Sari? This is a horror visual novel. Believe me, there is actually scary shit that happens in this game. And it's actually really good when it happens. It's just we have to get through so much fucking text to get to the really good spooky shit. So it's about this letter, right? Are you keeping up? It's about this letter that our character finds in this house. This big spooky house. And it says, help me, or all over it. And it literally is a chain letter. It says on the bottom, show this to 5 people or you will die. Alright. Something along that way. It's super cheesy, but ever since our character found that, well, one of the characters, you can play like 6 different characters. The first character we played, she is progressively seeing this really creepy chick. She kind of looks like Alma from Fear, but with a Japanese twist. So you know she's really fucked up. Yeah. I always wondered if you even had a forehead. Also, hi Malk. I'm not sure if I said hi. Hi. A forehead is better than a 5 head? Well, okay, I got almost a 5 head. That's why I have bangs. Quote unquote horror, yeah. Well, it does have really good spooky parts. So the flirting part? yeah. Actually, and Hannah, the character we're playing right now, her husband, oh, he shot out didn't he shoot out the N-word the other stream? Like, I was like in shock. I can't even put that in a video game. So far, it's 70% drama. Probably more, Flava. That's being generous. You know, it's like 90% drama. Is it the letter in the title? I know, right? Okay, sorry, I'm super chatty right now. He talks to a few of the other immediate crew with an air of familiarity.
I was just here a few days ago, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting
the
hit on.
inside is huge, but the staff are pretty helpful if you get lost.
He's talking about Hannah, not the house. Oh! And then there are people like, ew, this is a creepy dude. That looks like, what's his face? God, what's his name? Will Wheaton. He looks like Will Wheaton. He shouted out a few times already, like PewDiePie. Ugh, I fucking hate that guy. There's still more drama about him. There's always drama about PewDiePie everywhere I go. Like, I can't believe people are still talking about him. I can't believe he's still a thing. The Chief Inspector. People who I can never be too sure about. Oh, you can be sure that he's a creep. People who stand on the border between being suspicious and being trustworthy. He's not trustworthy.
Thank you
he's
for
a
the
creep.
invite, Anna.
And like, his voice does not match his... I forgot how weird his voice is.
Husband still missing, I see.
As much drama as Nicholas Sparks. I never read Nicholas Sparks, but I remember in elementary school, all the girls read it. I don't read that kind of crap. But I would assume yes? Is he like creating drama to keep himself relevant? Probably. Or he's just a fucking idiot like Trump. You don't want to. He's doing a good job since it's even carried over here. I think I was on Reddit today and I read something about him, so it's still kind of fresh. Yeah, Will Wheaton's a little douche. What kind of elementary did you go to that allowed those kinds of books? Well, it wasn't in the library. It was more closer to junior high, I guess. And I'm pretty sure they weren't dirty. Nicholas Sparks isn't dirty ones, right? I'm pretty sure those are just like really cheesy romance novels.
I should be saying the same of your darling Rochelle, Lee. The doctors again?
She told me she'll just be in the gardens. Bet she's lying and that she's somewhere around mingling, gossiping with the other ladies.
Oh no. So frowny about
No
that.
offense, but that seems to be all you ladies do at these parties.
And aren't you gossiping right now?
You are literally gossiping right now.
Yes, well, what about Luke? Should we file a missing persons report now, or do you want to wait 24 hours?
Ha 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 ha.
He's around.
Get this PewDiePie out of my head. You can get a hammer and work it out of your head. Oh my god, look at all the cat emotes I have for the channel. I don't know, never read them, just know my elementary school didn't allow any sort of romance, but lots of Dr. Seuss. Oh, ours was pretty cool, they had everything. I remember reading some really good fantasy books. I don't know if it was within the Elder Scrolls universe, or was it a different one? Meow, meow, meow. A lot of this stuff has someone die of cancer getting shot through the heart and then donating said heart. Wow, it sounds dramatic. Your cat emote is from another channel. What channel is that from? I can't see it on my end. I can't hover over it. Oh dear.
You know, I can tell if someone's bluffing. Don't tell me, let me guess. He's finally drunken himself to death and not wanting a scandal, you've hidden his body.
It sounds tempting.
I was wanting to give this housewarming gift to him personally, too.
I'll take it.
It's a plate that holds a wine glass so he can stop killing himself with liquid lunches. Looks like it's too late for that.
Wow.
Nothing like that. Besides, this is a hardly polite conversation.
She's getting pissed. She
Oh,
hates
relax,
this guy.
I'm just trying to be cheeky to lighten the mood. It's not like I want Luke dead.
Meow. Meow. Dr. Seuss wrote a lot of weird romance books. Do I want to know? caught channel cheating. I'm hurt, Malk. I'm hurt. He totally wants Luke dead. Yeah, because he's all up on Hannah, Officer Creep.
The man doesn't serve dodgy plonk like the others when I visit, and he pays his respects well enough.
Well, what time period is this game taking place in? I'm pretty sure this is now, like modern day. Yeah.
I could use a glass of wine or 3, actually.
I feel like that all the time.
Rochelle's been in a horrid mood. Threw her stilettos at me the other day and almost took an eye out. Not sure
Were you
if
asking for
this
it?
is how it usually goes, but I blame the pregnancy.
Ah, Mark! Coming into the sub! Can I get some hype? Can I get some hype? Is that because you got caught channel cheating? Oh wow, Auntie, yeah, just laying down that hype. Oh, thanks, Mark. Look at that fancy star you got now.
I wouldn't know, would I?
Still no plans for a baby?
Take it!
Well, I guess that's for the best. If it's this bad now, I can't even imagine how bad it'll be when that little baby bump becomes huge.
Yeah, that was a lot of hype. You guys get a little excitable. I like it. I like it. You see more of that. So now you get a fancy star, Malk, and you get access to a Minecraft server, and the emotes, and yeah, look at you, new emotes. And what else? Oh yeah, we're gonna do movie nights. Once I figure out a schedule, it's still hard for me to figure that out right now. Once you get going after that, you can't stop. Oh, she said she can't trust him. At least he brought a gift.
Why don't you just go inside and have some wine,
That
Lee?
fixes everything. He brought a fucking plate.
Think I will, thanks.
Jenny! Oh, we are so watching The Room. That is happening. That's one of my favorite movies. I could probably quote the whole entire thing. My name is Lantern, and I'm an emote hypothetical. Hey, you know what? At least you can say it. Can you replace a Minecraft server with a good game, thanks? Well, we're thinking about doing another game as well, which is kind of costs money, which I don't have. Oh, hi, Mark. So anyways, how's your sex life? I did not hit her. I did not. Ah, yeah, The Witch, which is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. You've never seen The Room? No, not Room. The Room. I think was it you that was talking about Room the other day? Sarah? I did not. Player unknown. PUBG? Really? Mulk? PUBG. I think Minecraft is an awesome game and it's super fun on a server with friends. Not gonna lie. It's pretty fun. Greetings such as these carry on as the guests continue to trickle in. Whether we have short conversations or merely shake hands and nod heads, I make sure to attend and welcome each of them. As the first hour passes us by, the rest of the stragglers and I adjourn to the ballroom. Any latecomers will have the attention of the party instead. I have other duties to attend to now. Oh, look at this party! It was me talking about Room. Yeah, that's it. Like, if I ever end up buying PUBG, I will play it with you guys. But it's not like high on the priority list for me. Not when I have like 5,000 horror video games I have to play through. Some people's rooms are a movie. That is very true. PUBG except with a no guns mod so that we can all roleplay on it. Oh, I would suck at roleplay. PUBG is awesome, to be honest. I never thought I would like it as much as I have the last couple weeks. The first month I was like, eh. Make it high on their priority list. I'll think about it. Like I said, I just don't have the money for games. Or anything right now. Came from Instagram before PUBG and it's a huge improvement. Yeah! Hosting parties is always the same old song and dance, no matter how big or small it is. You make sure your guests are well fed, have good company, and have them generally enjoy themselves. So when my opening remarks are done, when the band has started to play, and the guests have started eating, I find myself wandering around aimlessly unless I'm pulled aside. For a while, I stay with a small group and entertain them before excusing myself. And when they're not anymore watching me, I end up watching them. When they don't listen, I do. A local banker is having trouble with his daughter. He wishes to marry her off, but she wants nothing more than to make music. One of our hotel managers worry about the stolen belongings of one of his patrons, a failing in security, which should be brought up to higher authorities soon. Our mayor, well, his cat died. No. Then there's that rose-hair woman once again. It's not hard to notice her with her distinctive looks. She also lacks the grace that the other ladies have, though that does not make her any less beautiful. Her stance and the air she exudes instead are strong. They make her stand out despite her casual attire. By the way, even though you didn't see it, there is a 100 sub goal placed on this channel by someone, not me, Baby B, so yeah. And I get so trick others to come in here and sub or whatever, yeah, thanks. With my subscription, you are $2.50 closer. Yeah! Absolutely! How many subs do we have? 8-ish, yeah. 92 more! Can I have the price? No. But I can give a prize to everyone in the gift of streaming full-time. Many men have already given her their attention, though each invitation to dance has been turned down. I approach, intrigued, though it is no great mystery what occupies her own attention, with the glances she keeps sending towards a boy with the oriental hair. Ooh. She remains unaware, though, even as I stand beside her, pretending that I'm there for a drink.
It would catch his eye a lot better if you wore nicer clothes, don't
wow, that's fucking rude. You can't just go up to someone and say that.
Didn't realize the housewarming was going to be this fancy. I would have gone with a nice dress if I knew.
Oh, you're fine, dearie. It's only really the parvenus, those who climb, that come to these parties all dolled up.
You already got a prize? What a ripoff! Wow! Wow! So mean! I know, like, Hannah, I start to like her, and then she says shit like that. Throwing shade. Yep. Oh, excuse me.
Quite the black-haired beauty, isn't he?
Oh, the Oriental boy. The boy comes over, but I do nothing to speak any sound. He merely passes by, and it is a wonder he doesn't hear what I say.
Who, Ash?
You know, you really shouldn't have turned down those offers. If I wasn't married, I'd happily go dancing with those young men.
The girl, And the left in the background is but oh, the one in the red dress? Whoa! Yeah, I see that. That way goes pressing the subscribe button, selecting your payment, and I'm going to press it. For example. Oh, we got a new Oriental man reminds me of Sasuke from Naruto. Ew! God. Why do you ruin this for me? Now that's all I'm gonna think of is Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke. I used to watch Naruto.
But you said a name. Ash. That's the exquisite lad you've been looking at all this time. I don't know him, and I'm the one hosting this party. That must mean you know each other. Is he your boyfriend then? Because that would explain those rejections.
Oh, we got a picture. Oh, and the classic view right down to Hannah's rack. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I did watch Naruto. Not completely. I think I watched like 100 episodes or something like that. I had a really big crush on Kakashi Sensei. Like, a very big hard on for him. So he was like the other reason why I watched it. I used to watch a lot of anime. I was a weeb. It's true. In all my life, I've never seen such a face grow red so fast. The shade of her hair did not help as well. This is the most pink I've seen on a person, really.
What? No, that's ridiculous. He isn't my boyfriend.
She wrote episodes to her own liking. I wrote fanfics. I did write fanfics. I still write fanfics. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. And no, I'm not sending it to you guys. What, Rack? Where am I looking? Really, you really can't see that, just that cleavage for days. I know I love the pink hair. I miss having pink hair. Oh.
Such a violent reaction. A simple no would have sufficed. Many here would be happy to hear it.
And I haven't been looking at him.
That's right. You've been staring. Quite heatedly, in fact.
A weeaboo? Yeah, is someone stupidly, annoyingly, obnoxiously into anime. I mean, I wasn't obnoxious, but I was definitely obsessed.
Although I'm not sure if you look like you want to kiss him or kill him.
Can we play some Minecraft server benefit with fanfic from you? You know, I could write you guys fanfics if you wanted. Give me like a show or a pairing you want, you know? A ship. How dirty you want it, you know? I'm not giving you guys that power. I don't even want to think about what you guys would come up with. Fanfic about the mods? Jesus, this word made me feel way out of the loop. Oh, don't worry, Zero. A lot of people don't know what a weeaboo is. Don't worry about it. There's no such thing as too obsessed. Beg to differ. Subscribe. Fanfic. You're gonna watch Akira in theaters? Ah, they have a bar! How far away do you live from me, and how fast can I get there? Because I want to do that. I need to do that. Akira in theaters with a bar. Yes, this minute, that's a good shit. Zero.
It's more the latter currently.
Just don't go murdering him on my property. I don't want to walk into a room and suddenly find a body there.
Maybe you will. Because this is a horror game, remember? Oh, that's right! I forgot you live in Vancouver. Dude, it's like a 12-hour drive. I waver as I feel the burning of someone's stares. It's chilling, and though I am used to the endearing gaze of others, this one makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Ah! See, it's creepy shit like this. It just appears out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? I love it. Vancouver does get all the cool shit. It's chilling, and though I'm used to enduring the gaze— oh, I read that already. My attention is pulled from the girl, and I see a woman staring. Dark-haired and dirty, she looks more like a beggar than I guessed. I have half the mind to call security at her when her mouth breaks into a grin. Daunting. Her stare makes my blood run cold. She looks at me like I am nothing but a pig to slaughter for her amusement. It makes my hand shake and nearly drop my drink. I love that. As soon as I was like, give me her, and then that just like abruptly happened. I love it. Yeah, the theater here shows a lot of old anime and things like that. Oh, that's so awesome. I'll bring my own alcohol. Movie theater alcohol too. Yeah, it is super pricey. Yeah. But it's fun. That's sleep deprivation at its finest. Yeah, no fuck, eh? It's a fucking monster! Alma crawls out from an office. Yeah, doesn't she kind of— there's some scenes so you get to see her full body, and she definitely reminds me of Alma. But then in a blink, she's gone, and the buzz of the party returns.
I'll keep that in mind, but are you all right?
They're only $3? $3 drinks?
Yes,
I
sorry.
need to go.
I just thought I saw something strange. It must be the trick of the light. Anyway, on a right, as you must already know.
Rebecca Gales.
Gales.
Gales. The name is familiar, like a fond memory. I recall a kind lady, a private tutor, who treated me like her own daughter when I was young. She'd even bring me food. Oh, that sounds like a great lady. When there was no need to do so. Usually stovies, which I honestly have been too keen about, though I ate them nonetheless because she brought them for me.
Oh, the professor!
The professor!
And your little Becky!
My parents couldn't make it since they're in Scotland right now. And Mom says hi, by the way.
Yeah, me too, Chungy. Like, when we get booze at theaters here, we have to go through their VIP or whatever. It's like that expensive, if not more. There's doing a live Dragon Ball Z show. Do it! And either it's gonna be really awesome or really bad. Either way, you're gonna have a lot of fun. All we need is a projector, a white sheet, side of a house, and whatever alcohol you want, and you have a theater ready to binge watch any anime. That would be fun. We should do that. Wick! Where's the dancing? They're in the background. They're frozen dancing. I got nothing smart ass to say to that. My brain's not really working tonight. We could play N64 on the projector. Mario Kart, Rainbow Road, let's do it. All I need is a few drinks so I can magically turn anything fun. That's why there's drinking at sports games, because they all suck. Yeah, you need to get a projector. Although my buddy Ryan might have one. Because he used to do projector and sound and everything like that. I'll have to ask him. You have to play Destiny 2. Have fun. Have fun, Meow Meow. Thanks for the sub. I will eventually get Destiny 2. Although I might wait for a PC. I don't know if you have it for PS4. Anyways, have a good night.
But yeah, that's me. Little Becky. We met once before.
Yes, oh, I remember you! You were the cutest little thing with glasses! And when we met, you were having boy troubles with this lad called something with an A.
Oh, like Ash?
What was it again?
Apple.
Alan, Adele, Albert, Alexander, Andrew?
The more I list off names, the more red and the more quiet Becky gets. She starts to look a bit miserable as her body language shows discomfort and stiffness. Perhaps I've triggered a horrid childhood memory, or you're just being a bitch. Surely I hadn't been mean when she visited with her mother. Surely! I don't quite remember all of it.
Ashton! Ash! That man is that boy! The same one.
No, fuck, Hannah.
Oh, goodness me, after all these years!
Your hair color is showing a little bit. Those are mannequins in the background. Ah, Mew! You saw through it. You saw through their lies. I have it on PS4, but I'll also be getting it on PC when it comes out. Thanks to Wilson. Oh yeah, Wilson has it for PC. More like Suxtony too, which I probably end up buying for PC when it comes out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it for PC. We are sub buddies on this day. It's true. Never forget the day. You guys have a little anniversary, you sure? Is it sad if you throw a party and the only ones there are mannequins? Or is it not sad? Because when you take pictures, it looks like you're throwing a really awesome party. Post them on Facebook, you know? Get all the thumbs up. That's life. That's life. It's what we work hard for, right? Dude on the right's about to sew his dress. Oh my god. I'm not even paying attention to the
I can see
people in
why,
the background.
though. He's quite dashing.
You don't really need to announce it to everyone within earshot, you know? Keep it down.
So, and you go, Iron Reaver Soul Stealer! Really? You're quoting Inuyasha to me? It's Sun Contest Soul, by the way. Not Iron Reaver Soul Stealer. God, I hate dubbed anime. There aren't mannequins. Her faces have been stolen by the ghost. Oh my god. Hannah dresses them up and throws spit parties to pretend like she's wealthy and popular. Fake socializing. You like ghosts.
I'm so sorry, but it really is cute.
I watched a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Had some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards too. What else did I watch a lot of? Well, I mean, I watched like the gooders, like Cowboy Bebop.
This is a
Samurai
nice
Champloo.
party, Miss Wright.
Did watch a bit of, well, of course, Dragon Ball. Little bit of Yu Yu Hakusho. I got a long list. I could go on forever. I used to watch a lot of anime. I don't even touch it now. Believe in the heart of the cards. Cowboy Bebop isn't a gooder. It's a bester. Agreed. It's my top 5 favorite animes of all time for sure. Yu Yu Hakusho is legit, right? I thought it was legit.
Please, Hana is fine.
Oh, me Hana.
We're friends of a sort, aren't we?
We're friends. I
We must be
insulted
friends,
you.
seeing
Don't
as
you
I know
remember?
about your little infatuation, Becky. Don't you worry, dearie.
Top 1 for you?
You'll have your happy ending.
Inuyasha's my top 1. Maybe 2? I don't know, because I really like Witch Hunter Robin and Ghost in the Shell are also my tops. And Samurai Champloo.
I'm not too concerned about that, am I? That's not what I'm looking for.
Oh? And what makes you think that? Doesn't everybody want their happy ending?
Happy ending! $5 more, give you a happy ending.
The idea
Oh my
of
God,
happy
that was so
endings
bad, I'm
sounds like
sorry.
they're just for
I
fairy
have no
tales.
filter right now. I have no
And they
filter.
are, sorta.
Inuyasha was my first anime. It was my first love. I know it seems a little odd to be in that list. But it was my first love. Got me into, well, Japan. And now I speak Japanese. Japan's my favorite place in the world. I want to live there one day. Like, I think that altered me. Yeah,
I don't think you can just sit around, trapped in some tower and hope for the best.
Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Fuck yeah! That was my favorite. That was my favorite. Have you guys watched the new Ghost in the Shell movie yet? Is it good? Has anyone that's seen it?
If
Is it
you
good?
love them, you have to fight for it, right? You're not just going to sit there and hope that
Gatchaman?
everything
Yeah.
will just fix itself on its own.
Gundam Seed was
Like
another one I
everything,
watched.
You have to work at it.
Gundam Seed. Oh, that was some memories. Gundam Wing too, yeah. Ray Buzzy and Sailor Moon. Oh, I love Sailor Moon. Yeah, and you can't go wrong with Dragon Ball. New movie is good? Yeah, the one with Scarlett Johansson. You like the movie, Cheng-Yi? Yeah? And Flavor, yeah. If you like the animated movie, you'll like the movie. It's very similar. Yeah, I saw like some shots, comparison shots from the live action to the anime. It looked really cool. I'm surprised I haven't watched it yet.
But what do I know?
You don't know shit. This is a grimace, so though she starts to relax around my presence. How long has it been since we met as children? Certainly a long time. She was tiny back then, if I recall correctly.
I'm sure the daughter of the two greatest professors I've ever known is smart enough to know
so
what she's
bored.
talking about.
This game is so boring. But the scares are so good.
But have you told him how you feel? And it's been what?
Like, why do
20
they need to
years?
muck up such good spooky stuff with this?
17, actually.
I fell asleep in the live action one. Really, Mog? Seriously? Is Gundam just people trying to say God damn it? Yeah, pretty much. And crying like that. They make the ugliest cry faces in Gundam. In some scenes, it's frame by frame the same. Yeah, that's the ones I saw, Flava. Which anime would Nerflex make into a live action? I was just gonna say Death Note. Sorry, my mic is like capping out. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna bring it down a bit so I'm not like screaming in your guys' ears. Okay. Sorry. I keep noticing I'm spiking. Initial D was... Oh, the soundtrack to Initial D was rad. The Netflix original animes would be on Netflix. No, the Castlevania one is really good, actually. I watched that, and it was not bad. Euro beat! Yeah, Bulk! Fuck yeah!
But no, not yet. He can be
High
a
School of the
bit
Damned. I
dense.
enjoyed High School of the Damned. The zombies. Of course I'm gonna like it. I never finished it.
I was hoping that maybe he'd notice on his own and...
Men don't notice on their own.
Well, that won't do.
Yeah, the Castlevania anime was actually pretty good. I was going into it thinking it was gonna be shit. Cause, well, I hate to be elitist, it wasn't Japanese. And it was Netflix.
What
That
if you
was
two
like-
become husband and wife?
I don't think Netflix knows
He's not
what
to be
it's
dense
doing,
when he's
but
sworn
it
himself to
does.
another person.
More coming also, hopefully a lot more. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a few seasons out of it. Just like 6 months ago, I watched like the whole Initial D series. Shut up, you did not, Mog. Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm trying to think of shit anime, but I can't. I only watch the good stuff. I take offense to that. I know stuff. I'm just old and blind.
Why, you might just as well consider leaving before the day's even begun.
So or the Rosario Vampire High School series.
If that happens, I'll have to give him a good ear bashing, won't I?
There's been a bunch of those, isn't there?
Whoever anyone ends up with, It's not going to be a perfect
was that?
relationship anyway.
Really weird, shitty kids show. It was an anime. It started with a Z. There's that little kid with like yellow hair, and he looked really angry. And he looked like a puppet or something. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was on TV here. They dubbed it here.
There's going to be things you'll love and things you'll hate about the other person. We're just humans. It's funny. Here I am, trying to give you advice when you did the very same thing back then.
Cardcaptor Sakura? Oh, that's a classic. I know things that were made into anime that are shit, like Wolverine or the Supernatural anime. Oh my god. I used to be obsessed with Supernatural, and the anime hurt so bad. Oh.
I remember you giving me a makeover when we were still kids. And you were the first I told anyone about my crush.
I can't believe they're still going on about this. Tenshi Muyo. Ah! There has to be a shit anime. Well, Naruto usually gets people rolling their eyes. I don't like Bleach. I think Bleach is dumb. Persona 5 anime to drop. See, I didn't really get into the Persona series, so I don't know what the hype is all about. Did I give her that yellow summer dress or the pink blouse and petticoat? She must have kept some of what I said in mind. Feels ridiculous remembering all of that years later, talking about boys and how they go crazy for pretty girls, as if some gospel every woman should adhere to. It's so easy to say such things then, with me not knowing any better. Although looking at her now, she must have kept some of what I said in mind. Perhaps I did say something good at that time, enough for her to take it to heart? But all that didn't matter in the moment as I mull over what she just said in my head. What Becky told me is very different from what Marianne told me. There is no time to ponder over that. However, as a hush descends upon the once lively crowd, the music of strings and chatter slows to a grinding halt as the doors from the foyer. Is that our drunk husband? The last of the latecomers should have arrived moments ago, and anyone else this late would simply be too embarrassed to show their face. This can only be one person, or rather, one man. It's douchebag! There's only one man who's audacious enough to arrive at his own party. So
Good
late.
evening, ladies and gents. Enjoying the party.
Hello, asshole.
I hope I'm not too late in welcoming you all to the right mansion.
Unlike I, who was raised in the spotlight and simply grew used to his presence, he sought it out every chance he could, even when there was no spotlight that shone. And I'll never put it against him when he smells like that. He did so quite brilliantly under the scrutiny when he channels his showmanship. You can tell by the way people's eyes light up as he speaks, how they listen enraptured, even if he's doing as a simple greeting. A little wave of his hands here, a little smile there, and a bit of a swagger. I always tell him that, if he is not to be a businessman, he'll do well as an entertainer. I love this side of him, especially when he looks at me. He beckons me over to humbly share his place. Not a single second is wasted as I excuse myself from Becky's side and I make my way.
Welcome one and all to our
Luke's an
humble
asshole.
abode. Tonight, if you have yet to find yourself in your roles, you are our ladies and lords of the court of your king and queen. If you would excuse my presumptuousness.
You like Naruto and Bleach up until you realize there's like 800 episodes. I know. I like fillers in shows. I don't really have a problem with that, if I like the show. Persona 5 was my first one to play, but I watched the other ones on stream. They're standalone games like Final Fantasy, though, so it's easy just to get into one. Oh, see, I did not know that. I played the shit out of Persona 3 when it was new on PS2. I think I watched a Let's Play on Persona 3, a little bit of it. I'm pretty sure, but I fell asleep. The Naruto and Bleach don't qualify. Well, I don't know. I'd have to take a look at, like, popular animes and see one that everyone just hates. I want to see it in GS. Isn't there one? Isn't there a Metal Gear anime? I thought there was. Maybe there's not. Was that Malfoy? You look like Malfoy. Yeah, you guys are all on the same. Malfoy is a better human than this guy. Like, Malfoy has awesome character development and is just a scared little boy. But this guy is the fucking dickbag, and I hate him. I hate him.
So enjoy the feast that has been laid out for your senses, as we only allowed the best to be served.
The filler episodes between the last two arcs of Dragon Ball Super drove me mental. Oh, really? I like fillers. I think they're fun. Dragon Quest. Never touched any of the Dragon Quests. Never touched any of them. There's a Devil May Cry anime. Yes, there is. I've seen some of it. It's not that bad.
Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone!
I'm still trying to think of like what anime everyone would hate. I'm making an executive decision. Maddie should read us all bedtime stories. I'll do it. As long as it's not this drabble. I regret never playing any of the Dragon Quest games. Oh, I mean, I'll watch someone play Dragon Quest, but I wouldn't play it myself. There's a round of applause. Guest approach us, shake his hand, greet him. It's because of all this I did not see her. Yes! Did not see her. She's dangerous close to Irina, and she's already spitting venom. Oh! Who's that? What? I thought it was a scary chick. Reddit. Fucking brute force. Ugh. Your hands restraints her, taking care not to unnecessarily harm the pregnant woman. Oh, that's our friend Rochelle, isn't it? But that does little to deter her rage, and the man has no choice but to let her go, lest the unborn child is hurt. Although it might be too late for that, as I see an empty glass of wine in her hand. You can't drink when you have a baby? How much has she...
Are you feeling ill, Rochelle? Perhaps you need to sit down and...
No! Shut it, you monster! I ain't talking to you! I'm talking to this scumbag over here!
He is a scumbag, I'm with you, girl.
You bloody bastard, standing there with your smarmy smile!
Your smarmy smile. She interrupts me, jabbing her finger in my direction before she rounds on Luke. Even as whispers and murmurs break out among the guests, all I can focus on is the moment. Obviously intoxicated, judging by the smell of alcohol in her breath. I'm not ticked off about this little display of hers, at least not yet. But I am absolutely pissed by the fact that she'd endanger her own baby by drinking, right? That would actually piss me off too. Yeah, if this show's good enough, filler push back the fear of the show ends. Exactly. And I like the lighthearted ones, and they're all dorky, and just seeing the characters be like characters, you know? Like people. You know what I mean. They need to make a Resident Evil anime. I don't know. It better be good if they do that. That everyone hate. I saw this one called Fairy Tale. Never seen Fairy Tale. I don't know what that one is. Or am I? I've ever seen Stray Bullet series, which is amazing. If we made the Suicide Squad movie into an anime, would everyone be on board hating it? I don't know, it could be good. I hate the live action Suicide Squad, but you know, you could remedy it by making a good animated show about it. They have Resident Evil animations. Oh yeah, they have the CG Resident Evil that are okay. They're not bad. I don't like the live action ones though. Nothing against what's her face, I like her, but there's a considerable amount of restraint and grace that I must exercise while I wait for her tantrum to subside, and I keep a patient, if tight, smile on my face. Luke's expression, on the other hand, is indecipherable.
Watch your tongue! You're on thin ice, Rochelle.
Shit, Luke's getting pissed! I'm looking at top 50 all-time rated bad anime. You have no idea what any of them are. That's probably why I've never heard of them. No Remedy. Take the movie. Make it into anime. So we can all agree on an anime we hate. Okay, sounds good. Because I would hate it if it follows a movie. How about a Final Fantasy VII live action? Has the potential to be awful. Yep, probably. Yeah, the first Resident Evil live action was good, Monk. I thought it was really good because it concentrated on zombies and they were scary. And then they just went to shit.
Where's your husband? Who even invited you?
Hi, Tutsu. There should be shot into his face for the live. Advent Children was already the worst movie I ever seen. A live action would be another. I don't know. I didn't mind Advent Children. I didn't mind it. Do you know what was my favorite? Was Spirit Within? Final Fantasy Spirited Within. That was good. That was a really good movie. Although I don't know why it was tied in with the Final Fantasy universe.
I did.
And I told you with great emphasis not to. Now we have a drunk, hormonal, pregnant woman causing a stir. What is even going on?
I'm just about to ask that exact same
I
thing.
don't know. But Rochelle, do calm down before you hurt yourself. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Where is that husband of yours? Lee! Collect your wife right now!
Don't you fucking talk like I'm not here and you're not responsible, you ass!
Is he the father?
You told me that I should wait for you in the gardens!
Excuse me. What is this nonsense you're going on about?
Yeah, Spirits Within! That space travel sci-fi movie. Yes, it was really good! And I remember having a dream about it. And I'll always remember that dream for some reason. You know, you just have those dreams you never forget.
Crazy talk! That's all it is! Just completely and utterly mad!
Okay, Luke.
Has anyone seen the Chief Inspector?
I am pregnant.
I called it.
With your little bastard.
I called it.
You promised me you'll take responsibility.
You knew it.
God damn it, Luke. I finally got you to talk to me after months of silence, and you do this to me.
What? What?
What do you mean you're pregnant with?
None of the names are tied to it. None of the games are tied together save Gilgamesh. It must be the only Final Fantasy fan who despises 7. I don't really like Final Fantasy 7. The only Final Fantasy
Luke,
that
is this true?
I liked and have played is 12. Yeah, not really. I don't like turn-based games, so I never got into Final Fantasy.
Lies and slander, woman!
No!
Security! Johans, take her out of here before she makes an even bigger fool of herself!
No, you do not do this to me. I was so ready to leave my stupid oaf of a husband. I told you to leave that damn wife of yours.
Stupid fucking... There's just this one fruit fly that's been flying around. It's driving me insane. There's this really awful one on Netflix called Magi. Is it about school? There was this manga I had that's really bad. What is it called? I almost got rid of it. See, I liked the combat system in Final Fantasy XII. That's why I liked it over all the other Final Fantasies. I love Magi. It's about Aladdin. Oh! Aladdin? Mine's Ada used to be angry, broody all the time.
Look at her. Does she look like she wants a baby? Does she look like she could take care of a baby?
Wow, dude, just dragging me through the mud. It is now that Johan returns with security along with a concerned-looking Officer Lee. We surround her, move her to escort the hysterical woman. Oh, sorry. That was a great combat system in my opinion. It was flawed, but every combat system in Final Fantasy after a while. Yeah. I thought it was fun. I had a really good time with 12. If Aladdin were a pervert? Sounds fun. My biggest problem with sex is the bestiality. Ew, what? Excuse me? What? 12 was the first time I found Fantasy World felt alive to me. Yeah, me too. And I loved just like, it was so steampunk and cool at the time. You hated the auto battle combat? See, I liked it because the turn base was just so painful in all the other Final Fantasies. Maybe if I like grew up with them, I'd probably like them more. I don't have the patience for turn base. Oh, the Asper is sentient and human. Judging by his pale face, he has heard the whole thing, and I feel nothing but pity for the man.
I'm so sorry for her behavior. She's been under a lot of stress. And the alcohol.
Can't believe she drank.
Talking nonsense, that's all it is. You're not allowed to drink because of the baby, Shelley. What are you thinking?
Nothing to see here, people. Move along.
Move along. There really is nothing here but the ramblings of a drunk. Yes, that's right. There's no way that what Rochelle says is the truth. What she says doesn't match up. What do you, your husband is a fucking sleazeball. No, you obviously don't. We obviously know your husband better than you do. Such a scandalous meeting had to be arranged. He won't do it in such an exposed place, especially not near his precious flowers. And he definitely won't promise responsibility over a child unless it can be helped. Besides, Luke will never go as far to sleep with another woman, right? He hit on literally every single woman that comes up to him in front of you. Woman. Get your head out of your ass. If I would be completely honest, he might just, yeah, there you go. There you go. A bit of temptation, a bit of alcohol, you just might. Yeah. It was kind of weird, but oh well. Kafka, wow. And doesn't that just make my blood boil to even think of the slightest possibility of infidelity? Lee isn't too off when he told me how Luke still acted like some young hotshot bachelor. It starts to make me think. Perhaps a break is needed. I need to work for my happy ending. No. Fuck yeah, we're breaking. Maybe Marianne had a point. If I am frustrated, if I am unhappy, maybe a break is needed. That's right, girl. You need to think about yourself. Some time apart might just be what the doctor ordered. Alright, Maddie's putting me to sleep. Oh, that or going on 20 hours of being up. I'm gonna say that, and it's not. Mia, I better not be putting you to sleep. Although I'm putting myself to sleep with all the energy I'm boiling up. Batting. We're talking Super Nintendo, Maddie. Probs why I have no clue. Yeah, Never did play Super Nintendo. Well, I did, but I mean like well after. Age card pool. No, I know a lot. Hey, dude, I know a lot of people that are my age that grew up with Super Nintendo and all the older systems, but I did not. I didn't get a system until N64. Good night, Wick. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Time apart to clear our heads. Because looking at this mess before me just brings me nothing but distress. I feel a bit nauseous, actually, now that I think about it. Luke's too busy making a scene to notice, and a concerned Becky pulls me to the side. She looks as disturbed as I am by the sudden turn of events. Probably not a big fan of drama. Really? Oh, well, she's not the only one. Definitely not used to it. Not surprising, as her parents were lovely yet simple people.
Hey, I figured you could use the save. You looked like you weren't doing too hot back there.
I miss those days of gaming. I miss I miss N64 a lot. Every title for that console was awesome. Okay, like 90% of them. Yeah, same idea, Mark. Yeah. Back then, it felt like every single game was good. Super Mario RPG was the best. I watched a few. I think I played a little bit of it, but again, turn-based. Back when the games had to be completed. They also sold you the game when it was finished instead of selling you DLC later. Yeah, remember back in the day when there wasn't DLC? What? Crazy. You still have all your Super Nintendo games? Damn, nice. And a working Super Nintendo. Actually, it's Super Nintendos are really easy to fix. And a lot of them still work. They were built to last, not like original Nintendos. Because I don't know if all you guys know, but I used to manage a retro video game store. So we had a lot of Super Nintendo stuff. Had the guns, had, you know, all the controllers, all the editions, all the games. We had some very expensive games there. Super fucking rare ones. Or game updates, no patches. Yeah, the whole, you know, there was no internet required. Yeah.
Do we need to call a doctor or something?
Oh no, I'll just be needing some fresh air, that's all. Some help getting out of here would be much appreciated.
Sure, that won't be a problem. I wanted to get away from this drama too anyway. Just... Hey, Zachary! Hey, Zach!
At the mention of his name, I can't help but seek him out in the crowd as he makes his way over. Are we gonna have a thing? Because Hannah's breaking it off with Luke. Does that mean that her and Zach get to, you know, hook up? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. I love working on old consoles when people bring them into my shop. Yeah, it was so much fun. I love just like taking them apart and seeing how they worked. That was fun. And then cleaning them up very carefully. That was fun too. Google is 19 years old. That means there are humans that don't know life without Google. Actually, I can't even remember what life was like without Google. I think I was outside more. They know each other.
Becca, this is a real oh, hey, Miss Wright.
I'm to assign a random number to dictate the odds of having two of my acquaintances know each other. I'd say the odds are 1 out of 1,000. And if this is any other situation, I would have been suspicious. But it isn't completely impossible to have two random strangers who I met on separate occasions to know each other, and what would be complete random happenstance. It's just that it's been faked before to try and dupe me because of who I am and who I'm married to. But right now, coincidence or not, I'm just grateful for the help. As long as this doesn't turn out into a kidnapping anyway.
Hello, Zachary. I told you to call me Hannah. Did I not?
Hannah.
Yeah, you did.
I read that this year kids would be learning about 9/11 as history before they were born. What? Oh my god, stuff like that. Wow. Shit, time goes by fast. It's way more rewarding to work on this than fixing some asshole's iPhone 7 screen. Fucking iPhones. There's a new iPhone out now, isn't there? Some iPhone X or something stupid. Just reminds me of the Microsoft panel at E3. The world's most powerful console ever! I remember my uncle having a DOS computer and learning how to work it. Oh my god. It's kind of crazy though, because I wonder when I was a kid we could always count on going outside to play with each other, like on the street. Yeah. I never see kids like that now. Well, that's because helicopter parents are really bad now. Also, it depends on where you live. Crime rate could be bad too, right?
So, this is what you called me for? We gonna get Hana out of here?
I was kicked out of the house and the door locked, so I wouldn't sit inside all day. Yeah, I purposely went out all day. My parents had to chase me down for the most part. I can see that they're friends. Not terribly close ones, but friends.
That'd be great.
As I was outside, I even had an NES and I still went outside constantly. I stopped going outside a lot once I got my N64 and the original Xbox. We still went outside once in a while, but we definitely started being inside more often. WWE is 28 this year. Oh my god. The most ever. Most powerful ever. The most best iPhone we've ever released ever again this year. It doesn't have a headphone jack. And it does the same exact shit that your other iPhone does. But comes in fun colors that you're never gonna see because you're gonna have cases. Fuck. I hate phones. I hate the whole... Oh, I hate cell phones. Yeah, back then, NT people had to go to Microsoft shops and do a kind of LAN thing to get PC updates. Oh my god! What's a helicopter parent? They throw their kids around? Yeah, they just kind of throw them around in the air. Make quick work of getting us through the crowd. The people part because Zachary's broad build, even if they want to approach me. That isn't enough. Becky's pointed glares keep them at bay. We even make it out of the ballroom without any untoward incident. Though judging by the commotion in the other room, the same cannot be said about the unexpected eviction. I really do need the fresh air. I need to be away from those nosy Parkers. I need to be away from Luke, that asshole. It's good stars, ain't he?
I gotta go back in there. Completely forgot my bag like an airhead, and I'll see if I can tag Ash on the way out. You'll be fine here, right, Hannah?
I'm not gonna be fine.
Not to worry, dearie. I'll just be right here.
It's $1,500 fucking dollars for an iPhone. Why? It's just an iPhone. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. Don't have a cell phone, not since flip phones. Hey man, flip phones were cool. I still remember like the feeling of my flip phone. Don't have a cell phone, remember? Our first computer was a chroma screen. Oh, really? Oh yeah, not to mention dudes bumping up to 1500 you can use. I don't get it. I don't get it. For a fucking phone. I can see maybe spending a couple hundred for like a decent one, you know, good size screen if you're using a lot for like gaming and photography and stuff like that. I can see that. $1,500 for an iPhone? I'd rather shoot myself in the foot.
Zach will be with you if you need anything.
I was on the outside looking in. I love how phone prices are going up so much year by year too. I remember I could get a Note 2 or 3 for like $600, $700, but now nowadays like $1,200. I know that. Yeah, they're spiking a lot. Costs. That was flip phone, $3. See, yeah, but like, what do you use your phone for? To talk to people usually. Okay. Does it text? Make phone calls? Can you hop on the internet if you need to? There you go. You got a phone. Becky balks at the idea of going back into the ballroom. Anyone who hasn't yet would have realized I'm gone by now. And those busybodies will be gossiping about how I left the building with 2 unknowns. Along with what just... Oh, good. Stupid. Yeah, I got that fruit fly finally. Yes! Although just transparent, the story is both inaccurate and made up will spread by night's end. All matters very little in the grand scheme of things. Won't even bother to try and quell them by returning to the fray. That leaves me with...
Zachary.
Zachary.
Yeah, you need something?
I was only going to say how nice it is to see you again.
Oh, okay.
I could see the tension in the line of his shoulders. Odd how awkward he is when this isn't our first meeting. We had met on professional terms, certainly, but I'd like to think I was friendly. You were too friendly, Hannah. You made him uncomfortable. Nonetheless, I do not push the issue about the apparent discomfort when we were left alone. Not right away, at any rate. I know my curiosity will get the better of me soon. Before I can say anything, however, he speaks up.
You okay there, Hannah? I mean, of course you're not okay after what happened in there. I mean, that was terrible. But you're not gonna just fall down and faint or anything, right?
Bless Zachary, he's so sweet.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern.
I like it. He's like probably my favorite character so far, I think. Yeah. And Marianne, I like her too. Because she has a cat. And an awesome accent. And she's pretty cool.
I should be asking you the same thing. I remember you being a lot more eloquent.
Him? Eloquent?
Oh, yeah. I'm just not too good with staying too long in a crowded room. Or handling intense drama, you know? Sorry about my clothes. Didn't think there'd be a dress code. Not that I have anything that nice to wear to a shindig like this.
I'm sorry, but like, why wouldn't him and Rose think that this would not be more of a formal occasion when they know that the people that bought this place are really rich, snooty, fancy people, and they're throwing a party in this big mansion? You wouldn't think you'd at least dress semi-formal? Like, I don't get that. I use my phone for transferring files to someone else's computer because it's convenient. Yeah, and it's an Android. Yeah, I got an Android. Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about work on free time. I know, I catch myself doing that all the time, Chungy. It's so depressing. I was phone obsessed for a while, but then they hit a point where it didn't feel that much better anymore. I have a mid-range LG G6. I don't even know what I have, like a Nexus 5 or something. I don't know, it works. Yeah, buying an expensive phone comes with a lot of guilt when you realize you're doing the same shit you were doing with your old phone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you were saying, you just kind of hit this point where it's like, well, you can't really do much more with your phone. The screens get bigger, and when they get bigger, they're just more of a pain in the butt and hard to take around with you, right? Yeah, they're basically like Facebook and Twitter machines, like.
I dig nice, small, simple parties, so this is a real doozy for me.
And do you host your own nice, small, and simple parties often?
Only when there's occasion, birthdays and stuff. Those are a lot more fun for me, and I can be a lot more selective about letting only the people I'm cool with attend, right? I get to pick the food, too. Of course, I make most of them myself. There's usually a dozen people or less, and all we really do is just hang out. Maybe do some grilling, karaoke, dancing, you know, the usual.
He sounds so cool. I would be friends with
nice.
Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure you're alright? You aren't exactly being eloquent yourself, as you put it. You must have something you want to get off your chest.
I don't know, Zachary. What am I supposed to say?
You can scream Merd if you want. I won't snitch.
You want to know what I think? How I feel?
Oh, rant's coming.
I think my friend may have slept with my husband. At least, I'm pretty sure she isn't pregnant with his baby, which isn't much now, is it? My husband is a selfish, pretentious, bloody sack of shite, and you know what? I don't give a flying fuck anymore! My God!
Well, that ain't
let
good.
it out, girl. Let it
Giving
out.
a crap won't make the problem go away.
Oh, men need bigger screens to read on. I do, like, I don't know, I like the size, like, this is the size of mine. Like, I'm fine with that. My cell phone is for receiving spam calls and texts from the pharmacy and absolutely nothing else. Well, at least you have that, right? Just get the $150 that still does that with a different brand name and slightly slower speed. Yeah. When I work on old people's phones, they always have their text maxed out. And my mom has that because she needs a reading prescription and she's in denial. So she just has everything as big as font as possible. Yeah, it's a Nexus 5. I'm pretty sure. It's old, but it works. Small phones look big in small hands anyways. My hands aren't that small. Yeah, they're pretty small.
I'm going to ask him for a break, Zachary. I'm not going to pretend that there isn't a problem, but I just need to step back.
Fair enough. As long as you don't just up and disappear on him, I suppose.
Yes. Now can we please stop talking about him? Tell me more about your small, simple parties. Karaoke and dancing. How does that even go together?
What do you mean?
Simple, really. We hope Ash doesn't take the mic, put on a bit of fun music, and just dance. Not that I can, but there ain't nothing complex about it.
You can't be that bad.
I'm pretty good with the twist. Or that's what they tell me, at least. I think they're just being nice.
Oh, look
I'm
at him
sure it
getting
just
all
looks
blushy.
awkward.
These phones are killing off the idiots. Only reason I replaced is because the battery got messed in an update and I turn off it. Ooh, yuck. I pretty much just have a phone because my grandfather worries that I need one in an emergency. I agree. I think everyone should have a phone, just in case. How should I respond? Prove it. Oh, what do I say? Prove it, or at least you can cook. Kind of sounds mean though. But prove it, I find like she's gonna pressure him and make him feel uncomfortable. I just text my friends on Facebook, and other friends are like, yeah, like that's what I used to contact most of my friends. We just have like this big mass group thread going on Facebook and we all just talk in there. Prove it? So far, 2 people are saying prove it. I got 1 for option 2. My vote counts as 3 though. Let's say prove it.
I've learned that men tend to exaggerate. You can't honestly be that bad, can you?
What? Do you need a demonstration?
That would be preferable, yes.
It's not like there's music here, Hana. Come on. I could barely dance with music, and I don't want to be dancing alone.
Are we gonna
I'll
dance
just look
together?
silly.
Imagine, mon ami. You are an artiste, are you not? With your photos and films and your guitar, you must know notes to play an instrument. Find a melody and a beat. Would it be such a stretch of the imagination? And don't fret, I will gladly be your partner.
So they're gonna dance in the hall with no music. Sounds romantic. I can tell by his expression that he's flushed, embarrassed. But no more protests escaping when he focuses with a slight tilt of his head. Then he starts to hum a little tune. Oh my god, he's doing it. I drag him into the gardens while we go through the motions, and he gains courage the further we are from other people. Oh my god! Oh, this is so cheesy. I love it. I ship them. The ship has sailed. Though he stumbles up first, unsure and bashful.
Where did you even learn to dance, Zach?
I can't believe she's doing this. Literally minutes after she just found out her husband impregnated her best friend.
The 60s want their moves back, honestly.
College of two left feet, obviously. And I'll have you know the twist is still an awesome dance.
We're happy and we're having fun. Even if Zachary fumbles with his steps and the funniest, oddest movements that anyone can pass off as dancing, there's no need to impress anyone, however, not even each other. This is the most I've smiled and laughed in a long time. It is simple. Simple is nice. Ugh! Oh, God! Oh, why can't there be more scary things? I just want people to die. Is that so hard to ask? I just want people to die. I wish the same can be said about what I'm about to do. Simple isn't the adjective I will use to describe the task at hand, because really, how does one tell their husband that they want to separate and say that, no, this is not a divorce, but it's probably leading to a divorce? Possibility is there. I just want people to die. I tried to strike it, but it didn't work. This game needs a little more violence to water down this sappy business. Maybe the ghost doesn't want to kill them, because she's afraid they'll become ghosts too, and she'll be stuck with them. She's just looking at these people and she's like, fuck. These people just stand around and talk about nothing for hours. They're literally just boring her to death, and she's already dead. She didn't think she could die again, but she's getting close. I just want to be... Oh, I like how Nightbot's like, excuse me? The ghost is hiding from the mushiness. The cheese! The cheese! Cutting too deeply into my sausages. I'm starting to lose my mind. Just a little bit. I open my mouth to excuse myself. That is, until I spy Luke mashing and stirring his poached eggs with a fork like a petulant child. It's like if you take your pants off for dudes at night, the boogeyman don't want to see that shit in your Is that a thing? Is that what makes you safe at night? You just get naked? What if it's a lady boogeyman? A boogie woman? And she likes to see your dangly bits. He has been silent all the while, chin in hand and elbow resting on the table. I worry that my absence after the debacle may have caused more harm than good.
Luke?
Luke.
I
hate your fucking guts.
I think we need a bit of a break. You know, some time apart.
At my words, he grows still and silent. I'm not quite sure whether I should be worried or not. I take it as my cue to keep talking.
It's not permanent or anything like that. Just for a while.
And he's like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I'm divorcing you anyways.
In a few days, perhaps.
Watch him say something like that.
I was thinking I can move back into our penthouse in the meantime. But I won't be moving out right away, so that I can help settle everything here. And I haven't even thought of packing yet. And I'll want to ask Johans to assign some of our staff.
Hey man, I don't know the boogie person's preferences. Well, that's kind of haunted. Okay.
Unless you want the penthouse anyway. Then I'll stay here
Okay,
instead.
Hannah, just stop talking.
No, you take the penthouse. It'll be easier for you.
Wasn't supposed to be this easy, is it? Can you really react so aloof about it? Of course he is. He's a fucking dick.
Isn't this to your liking? I imagine that you'd like the space and independence.
Stay by and I'm sad. We're mods, Chungy, so we're all sad. That's right. Hot dogs. You guys are killing me.
You'll have the bed and covers to yourself, and you can have whatever you want prepared for meals. You can even have all the wine you want, though I'd rather that you don't.
This isn't about that, Hana. Well, it's partly that, but...
The man stops playing with his food, choosing instead to push the plate aside.
What's wrong, Luke?
He slumps back in his chair and just stops short of putting his feet up on the table. I suspect he's wanting some wine or absinthe by now, but any sort of alcohol is suspiciously absent in his hands.
Aside from that disaster yesterday and you telling me you want a divorce, everything is peachy keen. Will you want me to start in the letters then? To start the divorce settlements and whatnot? Will you be seeking ways to throw me out onto the street without a penny to my name?
No, Luke, this isn't a divorce. I just told you this is only temporary.
It always ends in a divorce when they say it's just temporary. It's a real slut factory in the mod section. Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah. My mods are my harem. We gotta make money somehow. Andy is in denial.
Are you really having a sulk because of what she said yesterday?
I am having a sulk because you believe her. You stormed out and now you're asking for us to split up? Soon enough, you'll want to throw me out like I'm a piece of trash.
You are a piece of trash.
Do you think I would be this calm if I believed her, Lucille Mitchell right?
Lucille? Lucille. Isn't that a lady's name? Isn't that from Arrested Development? Lucille 1 and 2. But my V card. Oh, that's long gone, Auntie. Yeah. When you become my mod, you know, it's part of the job description. He signed it. It's there in fine print. Very bottom. Very bottom. This is we were on a break. I fucking love Friends. Observe some moms. I think you're going to go for Sari. I could eat a peach for hours. Lucille Bob. Yeah, Buster's mom, Lucille. Yeah. Who stole it from me? I don't know. You know that. It was one of the followers that probably took it. What? There's another fruit fly? Are you serious? Ooh. I hate Alberta. We have so many fruit flies. She looked at my peach, then said that with a straight face. Sorry with the burn.
Because believe me, if I did, well, it wouldn't be pretty.
Lucille Ball must have took it.
Besides, I know how you feel about children. It makes a whole statement laughable.
Sure, whatever you say.
His mouth draws into a thin line, and I can't bring myself to comment on his half-hearted reply. To me, the silence that follows feels oppressive. It only emphasizes the wall that has been built up by my obeisance? It is hubris? What the fuck kind of vocabulary is this? And it looms between us, keeping us apart.
When are you leaving? In a week?
It won't take that long to pack. After All Saints, perhaps? I'll go and inform the staff of this.
He only nods. And I'll be lying if I said that didn't disappoint me. I expected more resistance. Matt could be stubborn as a mule if he wanted to be. Perhaps I can leave now just to spite him. But that isn't like me. Even if this does end in a divorce, a thing we both surely wish to avoid, we can still leave on amicable terms. There's no point in making a mountain out of a molehill.
What are you still doing here? Just leave. You still have some packing to do, don't you? Go ahead. I won't stop you.
Wow. What a fucking dickbag. And do nothing. There isn't much to do, it seems, whenever I step up to the plate and try to take responsibility for something. Perhaps because everything's already being handled by someone hired specifically for that job. And with Johans overseeing the staff and Luke handling everything else as a whole, that doesn't leave much for me. I can't even take the job of delegation because all it takes is a word to one of the senior staff and everything will be taken care of for me. Moving in here a few days ago may have very well been the chore that took the most effort from me. And that didn't take any real effort at all.
Yes, Hannah, go buy a mansion in the middle of nowhere.
Fruit flies buying what I'm selling. Ayy. Eris's pride to a fault. Ah, you learned that from The Office. The Office, out of all shows. I started rewatching that again for like the 17th time.
Good idea. Great plan.
Good. Oh, I want to see like how it went down more. Ooh, Zach and I went up though quite a bit. Good. Oh. Look at we danced together. The little chick. There are no dishes set aside I'm busy myself with. Any mess left behind is now nearly non-existent. To sit on a counter while eating cake is supposed to be my next plan. Alas, there isn't even one to finish off. I don't really know what brought me to the kitchens in the first place. It's not like I'm craving anything else, nor do I have any unfinished business left here. But there's a calling to this room. Speaking of calling, why not do just that? Might as well, since I have nothing else to do. At least that would require some effort on my part. With how cut off from the rest of Luxborn the mansion is, and with how long it was abandoned before we moved in, having a landline is out of the question. The solution, supposed to be, are mobiles. That is not much considering how spotty the signal is in the area. Of course, it's a horror game. Can't have good reception. It'll take a bit of maneuvering to get even with a single bar, as it is. Takes a bit, as I said it would. I have to park my rear on one of the cold drawers. That suits me just fine. I like having a cold rear. Another matter that needs my effort is who to call. She who must not be named is certainly off the list. Voldemort. That doesn't leave much in the category of close friends who attended the party, along with the category of who else is awake this early hour. Soon enough, I manage, and the call goes through.
Hello, Rebecca Gales here. Who's this?
Good morning, Becky.
Hannah? Oh, wait, how did you get my number?
I stalked you.
You responded to your RSVP through the phone. It's all saved in here, of course. I thought I'd like to say hi and make plans and get together sometime.
Wait. Hannah didn't know that Becky and Zachary were going to be at the party. She was surprised. She didn't even know who Becky was. Yet she sent an RSVP to Becky? What?
Also, I'd love to hear news about your mother and father and about you, my dear. Oh, I hope I didn't wake you up.
Oh, you're good. It's sports day at school today, so I was just prepping for that.
Figures that you'd be a teacher as well. I'm sure your students must absolutely adore you.
Don't know about that.
Mathematics?
History, actually.
I'd teach history.
Anyway,
I'd be
it's
good at
real
it.
nice to know you've got my number. I was going to ask for yours because Mom wanted to keep in touch.
You could have asked, silly girl. I would have gladly given it to you.
Couldn't, though, because, well, the thing that happened.
The thing.
But really am sorry, though. I gotta run. School, schedule, stuff. Is there anything else you want to say? Don't want to use the mobile while driving?
Oh, of course, of course. I shouldn't keep you.
She should call Zachary.
But I wanted to thank you for your company yesterday.
Not a problem.
I was hoping you could thank Zachary on my behalf as well.
Get
He was
Zach's
really
number.
kind and wonderful.
Get his number.
Well, you can tell him that yourself if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you his number.
Take it.
Oh, no, I don't want to be a bother. Intruding on his privacy.
Pretty sure he'd be fine with it. If you two on a first-name basis and all. So, his number, right, it's...
555-5555. Come on. The ghost is cock blocking us. The ghost is totally cockblocking us. A strange clicking noise drowns out most of her words, too. I can barely understand what she's saying. Seven, 8, 7, 6, 0, 3, 0, 4. She who must not be named. I used to refer to one of my friends' wife that way. Was she that bad? History is so in the past. Hey, Mega. How you doing? Yes. His number is evil. The ghost doesn't like cheese. Nope. I can feel a headache coming along. It's just building up, starting from a light throbbing on one side of my head. Static is gone. That helps a lot. There's still that incessant horrible clicking. Again and again and again. Which doesn't make sense. The mobile's turned off, isn't it? And if it isn't coming from the phone, then where? Looking about, I can't help but let my eyes be drawn to the hatch leading into the wine cellar once more. That's when the clicking stopped, and I can hear that crying. That familiar crying from before. What happened the other day when I was told that nobody should have been down there? I tried to forget because of how it unsettled me so. One can hardly do that when I'm looking at the very thing I'm trying to forget. Somebody's crying down there again. But if I leave it alone, it simply won't stop bothering me for the rest of the day. They might have forgotten to lock it with the party going on.
This again?
Ghost is a gammon. You sound better. I am better, Mega. I am. Thank you. And that little choking noise. Figured it out. The ghost is a reflection of our disdain for all the cheese. You got it, Flava. You got it. Ah, lactose intolerant. It's the embodiment of lactose intolerant. It's a metaphor, you see. Malfoy killed the chick from the ring and stuffed her down there. Oh god.
If somebody is pulling my leg, I will not be happy.
True enough, all it takes is a bit of a pull to open the hatch. As I look down the cellar, a sense of uneasiness washes over me. It isn't just a sudden onset of vertigo and nausea, but also the darkness. Didn't we do this before? No, we dreamt about this. It's suffocating. As I look down, it feels as if it's looking back at me. I worry that something will suddenly pull me into the deep. The cries beneath the shrieks start echoing in my head, high and shrill, like nails being dragged across the chalkboard. They're all screaming, shouting at me. I could just feel her rage. Help me! She wants to drown me, drag me down, and crush me in the very depths of darkness until there's nothing left of me. The deep abyss waits for me. For my death. They're all calling for it. This is a nightmare. There's a rope around my neck, and I can feel the rest of me being torn apart. And they're still screaming. I'm screaming. Though it's not my voice that escapes my lips. It claws through, climbing up and forcing its way up my throat like putrid bile. I choke and gag, yet I scream and shriek all at the same time. And I'm me, but not me. Whoa! 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 What is happening? QTE? Pushes me down to my knees before I'm prone and vulnerable on my stomach. Makes me tremble, and I feel my whole body seizing, writhing on the floor. Everything and nothing hurts. Feels like I'm on the verge of death. And if I'm not dying, I nearly wish I actually
Hana! Hana, what is going on in here? Why are you?
Prince!
Prince! Seeing Luke, something snaps back and I'm able to take a gasp of air on my own volition for the first time in what felt like centuries. I would have rejoiced and cried for his name if the pain still did not rack my body. Aww. Instead, all I can do is stare listlessly as he comes to my side and lifts me up, cradling me in his arms. He tries to get me to my feet, perhaps to take me out of here. But all he's able to do is get me to sit, make sure I'm not thrashing on the floor. I can still feel my muscles spasm, limbs jerking like a puppet's on a string. Luke holds me tight and keeps me still so that I do not hurt myself anymore. Whatever it is that has happened, it has my mind feeling frayed and battered. Eventually, the pain dies down to a dull ache, and my own tongue stops feeling like cotton. It's only now that I can feel the wetness on my cheeks, tears streaking down my face. Coughing racks my body now that I don't feel like choking. And it just feels so horrible. Typing of the dead up in here. I hate cuties. Ah! Antibot of charm. Thank you for the sub. I got bots subbing to me now. Oh my. Oh my. Well, I don't see it. Where's the hype, man? Where's the hype? Lay it down, ladies and gents. Is that a porn bar? Yeah, well, no, Nancy probably.
Please.
There we go.
What happened here?
Thanks, Lifa.
Who did this to you?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, laying down that hype. Love it.
It's all right. You're safe now, Hana.
Auntie.
You're safe now.
Ellipses. Zakare! Okay, I'm leaving it at that. I can't play anymore. I can't do it. I just can't. Auntie is totally not hyping himself. The bot is a totally different entity. Alright. Let's see who we can raid. I have no association with that bot. It called me a name once. That proves it. Oh, does it? Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Let's... Not a lot of people streaming. Let's host Matt. I like Matt. We'll host Matt. Well, everyone calls you names. It's true. That's what I was gonna say. It is definitely a nice surprise bonus hangout session. I agree. It was exactly what I needed. So I was bored and I wanted to hang out. And it's nice to have a cool, chill stream where we could just talk about random shit. These late night gifts are great. Yeah, I'm hoping to do it more often. I'm trying to stream more often. You guys have probably noticed that. I'm really cracking down on that. Because I hate my job and I want to stream full time. So, I will be streaming pretty much all day tomorrow too. And probably all day Thursday. And then hopefully Friday evening. And Saturday evening. Oh yeah, that's Drunk Dial Saturday night, by the way, guys. Just a reminder. I will be dressing up. I will be playing a game I haven't streamed before. And there's extra gear required. It's gonna be really fun. And I'll probably be drinking wine or something. I'm kind of tired of beer. I've been drinking a lot of beer recently, so I think I'm gonna go to the wine so you see Wine Drunk Maddie. And she's a lot of fun. Anyways, I'm gonna throw over that host now. Thanks guys for hanging out. You definitely make it enjoyable getting through all the text. Oh yeah, and I'm probably be doing a giveaway. Maybe a couple giveaways. 1 or 2 giveaways during Trunk Tale as well. I do have a couple spooky games that I'm gonna be giving away. I'll let you guys know about that closer to the date though. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw over that host to hang out. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the new subs today. Holy shit, you guys. 3 new subs. It blows my mind. So thanks a lot for that. Makes me super, super happy. Yeah, so we'll throw that over, and I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We will see you then. Goodbye.